Hello, tubers. How are you doing today? Well, I hope you're having a good day, praying the rosary, learning about God and His ways, and trying to forget all the headaches and the worries that the world are bringing to us. Because as I keep on, as I keep on learning about God and the Bible and His ways, I tend to separate myself between the natural, this world, and the heavenly one. And if you focus on that particular world, then this natural world becomes less and less important. I did a comment yesterday, and I wrote, it was a video, and people were really angry. And I said to people, calm down, because if this life was really important, it would be permanent. So that little comment I made was referring to what I was just saying, that we were focusing on the temporary life that we are living and not really concentrating on the permanent one when we pass on. That is the real life that we will get to one day. Which brings me to another point. Um, we're just thinking about the pains that we're feeling in this particular world, whether it's the fact that you might not be making as much money as you want, the fact that you might not find the love of your life, and you're single, and you have a hole in your heart, so to speak, or you may have some ailments, longings and things of this nature. There's a lack in your life, and you understand that, and God understands that. But God looks at the whole picture, and we don't really understand the whole picture. We can't even grasp what the whole picture is. As I come to understand more and more about the second life, or heavenly life, if everything goes right, um, there is a separation between heaven and hell. And if you think we're going through pains now, what are the people doing in hell? How do you think they feel? And that is really where God is focusing most of His efforts in that realm, because I feel that basically the fact that man has separated himself from God's ways over time, we're just basically getting what we deserve as a human species. God gave us the Bible, and among other things, and we have just shirked off that. And even our conscience is guilty now. So we're not even obeying our conscience. So there's ramifications because of that. And that's where lies much of the frustration and the pain and the sorrow and the anger. But if you rise above that and you kind of look, like a bird or a plane, and you're looking down upon the earth, there's a lot more things that we have to consider, because as I said, our life here is temporary. What are you going to be doing in 200 years from now? What are you going to be doing in 2,000 years from now? See, Jesus Christ was here 2,000 years ago, and that was the present day. Now we're 2,000 years later, and now we're in 2021, and this is the present day. But eventually there'll be a year 4,000. There'll be a year 10,000. There'll be a year 100,000. What are you going to be doing those days, those years? So don't just think about today. Today will be gone in 24 hours. And your life maybe will last 100 years. But eternity is a long time. So focus on, your eternity, because it is a long time. And your life on this world is very short. So please, people, think about what I said, internalize that. And when you do, then whatever pains and sorrows you do have in the current day pales to the yelling and the screaming and the gnashing of teeth of people who are in hell. So, however bad it gets in this world, it pales to you going to hell for eternity. So, I hope you liked the video. I hope it made sense to you. And as always, God bless.